Hello, everybody. We are doing a surprise upload today for St. Patrick's Day. Originally, wasn't going to have any footage until this Sunday, but come back this Sunday for a stream. We're going to be trying out two new games, or actually one new game, and we're going to be playing Audio Shield as well as Space Pirate Trainer. I think we're going to be starting off the stream with Space Pirate Trainer, and then we're going to be moving into Audio Shield for the remainder part of the stream this Sunday, and that's going to be at 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and all that information is also on the channel as well. So today we're going to be trying something new, just testing this out as well. You'll notice that on some of the parts that I'm a little bit cropped out of the frame. That's just because I'm using the best technology that I have available to me, and so, it's not absolutely perfect yet, but at least kind of get the idea. And so today we're going to be trying out Google TiltBrush. So I'm going to turn on the game now. And hello, everyone. I'm going to walk into here. So you may notice that some of the things here are not perfectly lined up. But you can at least get the gist of what this program is, and this is pretty cool. It lets you draw in pretty much any direction. So normally you would have to, if you're painting on some type of canvas or some type of surface, it's usually flat, so you can't really have too much depth in it unless you're using some type of gaming application software or something to do that. So anyways, I wanted to show you just how this works, and you can make adjustments to the size of the brush by sliding on the top of the pad here, and there's also other options as well if you wanted to take a look at some of the different angles and whatnot. So I'm just going to kind of start here by painting, and I'm not like really an artist, so this isn't my area of expertise, but did want to start off here, and there's an M, an A, an R, and an S. And it says Mars. What's kind of cool is, from my perspective, and later we'll probably be incorporating a different view so you can also see from the perspective that I'm seeing, but I can actually move around this object in my space and be able to see all the way around what it is that I'm writing on. So, I could underline it and give it some depth. So, anyways, on here there are color pickers, so I could change the color if I want to. There's also several other options here on the palette, and many different types of brushes. So let's just say I wanted to change this up and add a little circle around it, and you'll notice that it's glowing. And also, if I wanted to increase the size, make it really large, go like that. So let's try a few more different effects here, so you can see. I'd imagine there'd be some embers on Mars, so let's make it red. And you can kind of see that there's actually a little bit of a preview of what is about to come out before I even hold down the trigger. And then holding down the trigger is actually what paints. So because I don't want to put this necessarily in front, I'm going to try adding this behind it instead. So it kind of gives it a cool little effect, and you can see that there's some depth to it, so it goes back. And let's try something else here. Let's see. Add some stars. Let's make these like white stars. We'll do these on the outside edge. All right, so far we've got this image here where it says Mars, got the circle, got some effects going on, has some depth to it. Again, I'm not like a super crazy artist or anything, so when it comes to painting or whatnot, but this is still like a lot of fun, and it's definitely opened my eyes to see new ways and new art forms yet that for somebody that is really good with their hands and creating stuff and different art pieces, this is really a cool medium to explore. Definitely recommend it. All right, so let's see, what else should we do here? Maybe add something in here that says Cyber Labs. Well, I kind of already did this thing here in blue, which isn't really the right color, but I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try this. If I don't like it, I can always delete it. All right, so should I put this up here? Shut it down here. I'll put it up here. Cool. So now we've got Mars Cyber Labs, and let's see, what else should we do here? Add some bubbles. Let's put these at the top because seems to be where they'd make the most sense, right? Screw it. Let's just put it everywhere, all the way around. Why not? Why not? These bubbles are infinite. All right, so let's see, what else could we do here? And there's like a ton of different brushes on here. I don't know if I'm gonna try every one of them today, but may do something later on and practice some of my skills. And let's see. Also from here, I'm not sure how well you could see this, but I can actually take a picture of this inside the game, or inside this program. So if I wanted to, I just go here and just line the picture up however I want. I can go down different angles. It's kind of cool to show a little bit of the depth, so I'm gonna take a picture from an angle. All right, here we go. 1, 2, smile. All right. And you can actually like rapid fire these shots too. So like if you want to like boom, it's possible. There's also an auto GIF or auto GIF function. And then you can also create your own. So say I wanted to save this and upload it later for Instagram, I could just hold this down. All right, and so you can see it's uploading here. All right, and I can also take a video if I wanted to as well. And it also lets you play some audio from your computer. So if you wanted to also record some music in the background while this is going, that's possible. And so anyways, a couple different options that you have there. And something else that we might explore is changing the environment. So in here, they have some pre-selected environments. Right now, we're in space. This might be a cool picture, right? Someone take a picture. Snap. All right. Here's another space one. Well, this wasn't kind of an ideal place for it, but I mean, for my design, it would have been better if that was moved over this way. And there might be a way to do that. I'm just not sure exactly how I can do that, but there might be a way you can actually just kind of move this whole object, or create it as an object, I suppose, and then move it. But I don't know how to do that, so I'm not going to really mess around with that right now. But you can still see it puts you out in this other environment, so it's like if you wanted to go out into space and be by yourself or whatever, or just out with the stars and the moon and whatnot, you can come up here and draw, or paint, or create. There's also this one too, which is a dress form. And the dress form is, so if you wanted to like create some type of, you know, piece of fabric, material, clothing, something that you can wear, you could see it in, you know, as close to a real scale in real life. So the other one they have here is the pedestal. I should have made this like, I keep forgetting that this actually is not here, and I could actually walk into it. Whoa, it's weird, so weird. But yeah, so there's the pedestal, and there's also the snowman. So if you wanted to create a snowman, you could. Kind of tempted to do something. Let's do something real quick. All right, let's see. What should we use? Some lights. And let's go here and create the eyes. Oh, it's kind of a light color. Let's see. Maybe we should change the brush. Using a light brush right now. Let's do... I don't think we did this one yet. This one's dots. I don't know if you could see that. That might be really faint. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa. It's kind of cool too. It actually is snowing inside this level. And, whoa. Anyways. Oh, we should probably make him green. St. Patrick's Day, yeah? Let's give him some green here. There we go. Maybe a little green beard. What else should we do? They also have duct tape in here too. Let's give him a duct tape tie. There you go. A little bit more sophisticated or grown up, I guess you could say, compared to the regular just little button up. He's got a tie. Very fancy. That one's using the duct tape. And let's see, let's try some what else should we do? Let's give him a nose. And that may be kind of interesting from your perspective, but instead of having to make it flat, the difference in this type of drawing is I can actually go outward. I'm not sure exactly what all the terms are, but to describe that, but you know, and even give it some depth. So I want to create some little nostrils for him. All right, so now let's move on to another environment where it's just completely black. So now the snowman is out of the way here, and there we go. This is so trippy. Once I get the version where you can actually see what I'm saying, I'm actually looking through it through the eyes of this snowman that I created. So I could feel like the snowman if I wanted to. This is just so super, super cool. Anyways, let's go to the next one here. It's all white, complete white room. And you can actually see in this one, it may be really faint from your view, but there's actually all around me is a grid. So to get an idea of scale, you can actually even see working on the grid. So if you're familiar with programs like Photoshop and you have the grid view and you could see and measure and line things up precisely, that grid view is in here. And I don't actually know how much smaller or you could make this scale, but it's actually really, really cool. So anyways, there's that environment, and then this last environment that they have preloaded in here is the blue environment. So before we end this short little broadcast, I'm going to take a few quick pictures. The artwork. Let's also take a GIF or a GIF or whatever it's called. All right, here we go. Cool, cool. Maybe a little video while we're at it.